Hey everybody, this is Split Gamer. Welcome back to Let's Play No More Heroes 2. In the last part, we basically managed to get through the McFrickin', the more of Ryan's gym and got stronger. Despite it being one of the harder ones in the game, I actually managed to get through it no problem. We also went on a few revenge missions, and we entered the Battle Royale where we came across Let's Shake, now a robot known as Dr. Let's Shake, and we saw the return of Shinobu.
But will you fight?
And I know I played this cutscene near the end of the last part, but this is just to give context of what we're going to be doing for these next couple of videos.
I like that. Can you handle 2 of our top 10?
Only 2? That's nothing. Why don't I just take them all?
You've grown confident.
Yeah, but not overconfident. Unlike you, I can see myself objectively.
Creepy little girl.
Don't forget your promise. Double-cross me, and you're dead.
You cannot kill me, silly.
Well, given that Shinobu was a former member of the UAA, it would make sense. But yes. So, while Travis is busy doing who knows what, we are actually going to play as Shinobu for the next 2 bosses. Alright, let's get into this. So, let's just go over how to play as Shinobu, because this is not going to be fun. Okay, so X and Y to attack, A and B is to jump, which is basically new to No More Heroes. Hold X or Y, then release for a long-range attack. Press X while jumping for a jump attack. Press A while jumping for a flying attack, which I'm not going to try. So, yes. So, for the next couple of missions, we are playing as Shinobu, and, it's not fun to play as her. I mean, yeah, it is a nice change of pace to play as a different character, but it is not fun to play as her because the jumping is janky as all hell. And it also doesn't help the fact that whenever I press the button, whenever I press the jump button, it's a full second delay later. Yes. So, listen carefully to how delayed the jump is. Like, listen to when I press the button. Yeah, like, it's a full second delay. I hear that, you know, if you have, like, Wii Motion Plus, it's a little bit better, but it also doesn't change the fact that it's still janky as all hell with the jumping. So, it is a bit tricky with playing with Shinobu. Yeah, I hear that you can run faster if you hold the attack button. Oh yes, and because we're playing as Shinobu, there are no wrestling moves, and there's no ecstasy gauge to help out with this. Yeah, so there's a lot of restrictions when playing as Shinobu, but like I said, I don't mind the change in gameplay. Come on, get up, get up! Okay, well there's the jump attack, which obviously sucks because I didn't even hit the guy. Oh yeah, and one other thing. Every time you end a combo with Shinobu, she always has to taunt. And you... Yeah, so every time you end a combo, she always has to taunt. And it's a bit of a pain in the ass, especially when you're in a large area of opponents to fight. Yeah, so if you hold the Y or X button, or depending on your control scheme, you can run a little faster when you're holding the attack button. sometimes you have to like alternate with the X and Y buttons in order to not do that. I think maybe that's the trick. I never learned that. But yeah, every time you end a combo, she always has to taunt. Which, I get it, it's a part of Shinobu's character, but at the same time, it's a freaking pain in the ass. Ugh. Alright. Alright, so now for this part, I don't even know if we're gonna get to the boss. I would like to think that we will. Oh yeah, by the way, it's really not necessary to freaking go through this. Yeah, so unlike Travis, where there's a lot more emphasis on power, Shinobu relies more on speed and precision, which usually for like my style of gameplay, it's helpful. Wait, did I just get them all? Yes, I did. Okay. So yeah, so even though I've been bitching a lot about this so far, like, it's not the worst ever, and I don't mind playing as Shinobu, but there's just a lot of jank you gotta, like, put up with. Oh, right, we gotta deal with these guys. These guys are a pain in the ass to take down. Unless you get them towards the ground. Alright, so now we gotta take out these, like, laser barriers. Alright, where's the... Oh, yes. And even though, yes, you can dodge roll as Shinobu, her dodge roll is really clunky and slow. Alright. Alright, so now to take back some of the money that I lost. Alright. Oh yeah, so that's her long range attack. Okay. Oh, there it is. Because there's a sneaky switch. Yeah, so you gotta go around and destroy the laser barriers, and there's that sneaky one that is hidden in the corner that you can't see when you're playing for the first time. Yeah, like the platforming is like very janky. Yeah. Like, the platforming is very janky that I'm really not a fan of, and it's a bit of a pain in the ass to work with. Okay. There we go. Okay, so there should be 3 more. Okay, there's one over there. Okay. What the fuck? Yeah, it's... Yeah, so it's basically like a maze that I'm really not a fan of. Okay. Okay, so... Alright, 2 more. Okay. Okay, there's one over there. Alright. Alright, so now I gotta get up, like, really close. Or do that. Alright, I did it without any issues. Because I was smart enough to actually look up Turner459's Let's Play this ahead of time, because I forgot how much of a pain in the ass this is. But we do get to stop by what it's like to save as Shinobu, and what you briefly saw at the opening, where Shinobu takes a shower, and they obviously block her ass shot. Alright, so we're gonna save, and even like the save screen is like different now. Okay, we're only 10 minutes in, we might as well just get this over with. And there's side boob. Oh yeah, and I think we also learned Shinobu has a new robot arm. Okay, let's just make sure that we have everything stocked up. Okay, we're fully healed. Alright, let's get this over with, because now we're about to enter one of the first of many shit bosses in this game.
What? Who's there?
Sorry, but I gotta make this quick.
My opponent's a young girl?
If you kill me, you can fight Travis. But that's a huge if.
You talk a lot of trash for a child.
Let's get to the fun.
Alright, so here is our 9th ranked assassin. This is Million Gunman, or as many people have pointed out, he's essentially a poor man's Dr.Peace from the first game. Where basically he is one of the worst fights in the game, where he basically runs away from you like a bitch. He doesn't have much of a backstory. The only thing we know about him is that he's a president of a bank. And we essentially have to, like, follow him around as he fires ricochet coins all over the place. And it's really hard to track him down because you have no idea where he is.
You love money like I do.
Yes, and like I said, the only thing we know about Million Gunman is that he's the president of a bank.
Show me something.
Like, even with the radar, it's like a pain in the ass to, like, try to find him. And this goes back to the shit platforming. It's like you have... So Million Gunman is a pain in the ass and is one of the more noticeable shit bosses in this game. But you only have very little opportunity to attack him because he keeps dodge rolling you like a bitch. If there is at least one... If there's one positive I can say about this boss, is that the boss theme that plays during this fight that I refer to as Steel Diamondback is admittedly a bit of an underrated boss fight. Not boss, the boss track. Oh yeah, and I should also mention that at Million Gunman's voice actor is essentially the British Grandpa Max.
You're nowhere close.
There's really not much else to say outside the fact that I'm really not a fan of this boss fight, and it's one of the worst bosses in the entire series. Like, even Speedbuster from the first game has at least more memorability. Oh yes, and he also bitch slaps you. So yeah, that's a lot of fun that I really can't say that I really like. Oh yes, and his quips are not really all that great either. Yeah, remember what I said about the taunting thing before? Well, this is what I'm talking about. This is one of the worst times where Shinobu... Like, I can't even reach him. I mean, yeah, I can, but because of how janky the jumping controls are, it's like I have to pray to Lady Luck to actually get there. Motherfucker! So yes, I don't need to say what everyone else has said about this boss. I hate it with the fiery passion of 1,000 suns, and playing as Shinobu is also a bit of a pain in the ass in and of itself. It's like I have to, like... It's like I have to, like, at least not complete the combo. It's like I have to... So there's really just a lot of things that have to go into this boss. Is that I can't finish the combo, and I have to at least wait for him to be open. So yes, that is the first of the truly awful bosses in this game. Basically, this is, you want to see Dr.Peace? Well, here's Dr.Peace at home.
Any last words?
Just give me your name.
When the gatekeeper to hell asks who sent you, tell him it was Shinobu Jacobs.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy your trip.
Well, at least there's to see that the brain does stay active after decapitation. Alright, Million Gunman dead. One of the truly awful bosses in this game, and there's one more.
The next one.
Yeah. So now we even get new animation with Shinobu now officially making Travis officially ranked 9th. But it's not really worth it, as I really don't... Like I said, his boss theme is, in my opinion, very underrated. But aside from that, Million Gunman is the definition of bland. Alright. Alright, we have at least 9 minutes. I want to at least try to get through this cutscene and try to get through the next stage. Because after one shit boss fight, we have another one playing as Shinobu. Alright, so I just want to see how much we can bang out. Alright, let's just see how much we can bang out in like the next 9-ish minutes.
Is this bishop's grave?
Yeah. Were you friends?
Yes, we never met in person, but we knew each other well. We exchanged many letters, even though our countries and languages were different. We truly understood each other. I am very much indebted to him. He gave me courage. Oh, I'm just rambling. Don't mind me.
By any chance?
Do you know his best friend, Travis?
Of course.
Excellent. In that case, would you please give this to him? It is from Bishop.
This?
It is a lot of things, I suppose. Knowing it is your hands, I can have peace of mind. Now, let me light some incense before I go.
Thanks. I promise to deliver it to my master.
Please do.
Alright, I don't really know much about this character.
Yeah.
Shinobu, the next match is ready.
On my way. This better be good.
Trust me, Shinobu, I played this game. This next boss you're gonna fight is between Million Gunman and this. I really have no clue. By the way, I think the character, I believe, was voiced by Suda51 himself. I really don't know. Alright, let's get this over with. Let's just see how much we can bang out. Alright. Oh, they even brought back the classic No More Heroes theme during this. What the hell? Not this again!
You're bold.
Alright, so essentially we just gotta go around. Oh yeah. Alright.
Hey, what you got there? Hey, look at this.
Alright. Alright, something tells me we're probably not going to get through the rest of the stage, but to be honest, I really don't want to go through
We're close to master.
Oh my god, how many of these assholes are there?
You're cold. You're cold.
There! Alright. Okay. Yeah, something tells me we're probably not going to get through the rest of the stage, but I really don't.
You're nowhere close to master. You're cold.
There. Okay. Alright. Jesus!
Got some pretty cojones.
You need more practice.
Alright. Okay. Okay, well at least I know where to go.
What's the matter?
Alright, there's just health items at this point. I don't know if we're going to be able to get through this, if I'm going to be honest. Alright, we got some cash back. Cash back. Uh-huh. Alright. I hate these jank controls so much!
You're nowhere close to master.
Alright, I think that's just going to be it for now. So in the next part, we are going to wrap up the rest of the stage. I'll see you guys next time.